So the question is legitimate. There has been a long-standing, known sort of Hatfields and McCoy's feud going on between Illinois and Wisconsin that goes back fucking eons. This person says, "Do Illinois people really hate Wisconsin?" Obviously, I can't speak for all of Illinois. I can speak for my personal experiences in the almost half a century that I've lived in and around the city of Chicago, and my experience with people from the Chicagoland area, Northern Illinois. By and large, do people from Illinois hate Wisconsin? No, they don't. They hate things about Wisconsin, just like Wisconsinites hate things about Illinois and people from Illinois. I would say, obviously, the number one thing that people in the Chicagoland area dislike about people from Wisconsin is the football, right? Bears, Packers, right? That's just, I think Bears, Packers is the rivalry of sports rivalries. You got Yankees, Red Sox, you got Michigan, Ohio State, you have Notre Dame, USC, you have Cubs, Cardinals, so forth and so on. But in my opinion, Bears Packers is the rivalry of all rivalries. And it hasn't been much of a rivalry for the last, 20, 30, 40 years, with the Green Bay Packers just kicking the ever loving shit out of the Bears on a regular basis. Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers had just fucking owned the Bears. Anyway, I'm off on a football tangent. That's the number one thing that I would say that the people in the Chicagoland area dislike about Wisconsin. People in the Chicagoland area look at Wisconsin much like they look at downstate Illinois. Look at a bunch of hilljacks living out in the middle of fucking nowhere, right? I'm not me. I'm saying most people from that I've experienced in the Chicagoland area. But then they like going up to Wisconsin and vacationing, you know. If you're from the Midwest, that's a vacation. Going to a water park in another state where it's only a 6-hour drive, you know. So people from Chicagoland, they go up to the Wisconsin Dells all the time. The Bears used to have their preseason mini camp up in Wisconsin in Platteville. A lot of family back and forth between the two. But I would say by and large, no. The people from the Chicagoland area don't hate Wisconsin. They sort of, even though they shouldn't, they look down on Wisconsin, right? We're Chicago, we're the civilized, we're the big city. What do you guys got? Milwaukee and Madison? You bunch of fucking drunk cheeseheads. Wisconsin has a lot to offer, right? Sometimes their politics, a little fucking goofy, but I don't hate Wisconsin. How could I possibly hate a state where our beloved Old Man Murphy comes from? You know what I mean? It's fucking Wisconsin, for crying out loud. I dig the back and forth that Wisconsin and Illinois has. And for some reason, Wisconsin and Illinois have the back and forth far more than Illinois and Indiana, which seems to me, with a longer border, would have a lot more rivalry, but it doesn't, right? You know, people from Indiana come to Illinois to get their herb, and people from Illinois go to Indiana to get their fireworks and cigarettes. It all seems to work out, I guess.